about to start a 4-day backpack here at Mount Rainier, parked at the Sunrise parking lot here. I'm going to do an infinity loop of the Northern and Mother Mountain Loop. Plan on spending 4 days out here. Weather forecast a little all over the place here, mid-August, but excited to be out here. Kind of retracing steps I've done before seems to be the theme of this summer, but haven't, done a loop or combined all this, and planning on going to Spray Park too, which I haven't been to in I think 6 years. So I'm just excited to see what the park has in store. I haven't really done backpacking out here in August either, usually just over Labor Day weekend. So just excited and hope you enjoy. All right, mountains. Trying to break free of those clouds. Let's see how this turns out today. Definitely now officially in the cloud, as you can see here. Green up here this time of year. There's the lookout, right? Let's see if there's a mountain view. Don't know when I can stick around here though, since I need to. I've got some miles to do today. This is just the start. Cool. Fremont Lookout Tower. But yeah, usually there's a really great view of Rainier from here. Definitely taking a chance coming here because the forecast wasn't for clear skies, but so nice on the drive up here. So I just had to check it out. So, but might burn off later in the day, or maybe when I'm hiking back down. Still a lot of hope here. But it's really beautiful when there are views. Can't show it to you today though. Not in the cards. Now it's more cloudy than it was as I'm hiking back down, but. All good. And you know what? It's like all this fog is making a nice little wind, and it's pretty refreshing. See those little white dots there? There's goats. Actually, the trail I'm gonna go on kind of goes near there, so maybe I'll get a better viewing. But almost back down, see where I need to be to start making my miles to camp. Times like this, you need to look behind you and see how those views change, because it is really impressive. Can't get over how green it is this time of year. Like when I was out here before, it was the end of September, which is beautiful. You start seeing all these orange and reds, but the green, so pretty. And some wildflowers still around too. So yeah, no trails ever the same. So I'm new back here, just experiencing it a different time of year. You can see possibly the Fremont Lookout Tower there. I can't say the views of but some really beautiful clouds out here. And flat, so I'm gonna cherish that. There's the mountain. Still cloud cover today. This is a long descent. I've been able to hear the water for a while, but now I can see it, so think there's a crossing up at. I sure remember, I did this 2 years ago, which if you want to check out that video, I'll try to remember to link it. Just of the Northern Loop though. I did it in September of 2022. Anyway, yeah. Downhill is tiring. Knees are still doing okay though. Getting closer. I'm at site number 3. There's 3 total sites at James Camp, plus a group site camp. So spot number 2, which I had the last time, was already taken. So I'm gonna take number 3. It's a little more private, I guess. The group site's right there though, so it could be loud if a group comes in. But yeah, if it does, oh well. I've got earplugs too, so I'm prepared. Make some dinner. So left Lake James Camp this morning, and now I'm making my way up the switchbacks up to Windy Gap. So nice morning, a bit chilly, but again, it's good hiking weather, especially when you're going up all these switchbacks. Starting to get some really good huckleberries. So slow down for morning snacks. Probably impossible to see in this video, but there's a bear. It's my first bear sighting of 2024. Saw a lot last year in the Olympics. So there we go. It was that little black dot right there. That's the distance I like to keep from black bears. But it's supposed to be Windy Gap really popular with bears, more so in the berry season. I remember coming up here in September. Finish my story here. So I remember coming up here at the end of September and kind of looking at all these like bushes, like, oh my gosh, if you're here during berry season, it would be incredible. So yeah, here mid-August and they are out. And so I'm just really excited. Gonna make up for all this lost time, not getting berries the last time I was here. Even last year doing the Wonderland Trail, like, yeah, there weren't the berries. So I'm gonna do some morning snacking along with the bears, and we'll see if I spot any more. Time for a wonderful little coffee break. I'm going to keep the theme of last year's Wonderland Trail with the numerous coffee breaks. So this isn't too bad, is it? So, and it's not windy. Last time I was up here, Windy Gap was very windy. You can see how it got its name. So yeah, just taking it all in, caffeinated. Onward, Yellowstone Cliffs ahead. All right, first sighting of the mountain. 'Cause yesterday didn't count so much. Hey there. I was passing through. For some knee-jarring descent. Actually, it's not too bad. It just gets tedious because I know it's for a while. Alright, wow, the mountain is out. That was such a fun little surprise. Spray Park Trail. Made it across. So bouncy when you get to the middle. And the warning sign or the recommendation is on the other side, but they do recommend one person at a time. Alright, onward to the trail. Clouds have really started to come in, so once I get to Spray Park, I don't know if there'll be any mountain views. The ones I saw earlier kind of sneak peek in between the switchbacks. That might be it for the mountain today. Didn't time it for that, but we'll see. Maybe I'll look out and see something. But it is really beautiful, Spray Park when the mountain's out and all that. But it'll be my third time up there. I just haven't been up there in years, so I'm sure it'll be really pretty without the mountain. But yeah, it's just not looking too favorable. Okay. Upward. So out of breath. I don't think the mountain's coming out at all. This fog is just getting thicker and thicker. It kind of reminds me of last year during the Wonderland Trail and trying to go over Panhandle Gap. But I hope it doesn't get that thick with the fog. But we will see. Still pretty. Just different feel to it. I appreciate these ginormous cairns. Yeah, I'm not gonna stay up here long at all. Made it to Eagles Roost. 1 mile. Set up camp and then go back for water. Set up camp, got my water, waiting for my food to rehydrate here. I've chosen camp spot number 5. We have a nice white noise of spray falls. I can't talk. I'm tired. Anyway, excited to be at camp and relax, and yeah, having some tea as well. I think bringing a stove on this trip was very, very nice. Yeah, it's definitely getting chilly in the evenings. Enjoying some coffee. Like I said, it's been nice having a stove, especially since it's cooler out. It's starting to sprinkle, you can hear it on the tent, so I'm not really pressed to get out and get going. Today's miles aren't anything too big. Yeah, so I think I'm just gonna plan on making more of a leisurely day anyway, so maybe it's just nicer just staying dry and warm in the tent and having some coffee, and then I'll pack up. Some views of the mountains, leaving Eagle Roost on my way to Mowich Lake. Alright, let's see if I look out with the views of the mountain here. Campground, threw away my trash. Now I'm gonna go to the patrol cabin to hang out, have coffee. Look at the lake. Alright, break spot right there. Let's see if there's anything I can exchange here. Well, it might be striking out, but this strawberry jam jar is the winner of what were you thinking? Decided to attempt to wait out the rain, making a hot cocoa. So I'll start eventually. It's not a lot of miles today. I keep on telling myself that. So yeah, hanging out here for a bit. After an extended stay at the Mowich Lake Patrol Cabin, I'm finally making my way on trail. This shows you how like strong the water can be. This is totally an old bridge, but making my way here, this one looks solid. You can hear the booming of the water. Get back up with the northern loop again, so I am going to retrace about 1.1 miles of trail. You'll place it at Carbon River Bridge, and then from there move on to Dick Creek. So only a few miles to camp. Hopefully the rain continues to let up. It's not raining as hard right now. Ideally, I like to put up my tent when it's not raining, but we'll see. Alright, suspension bridge. Went over it yesterday, but I'm now at the Dick Creek camp. Steep climb at Dick's Creek Camp this morning. Catching my breath, but pockets of blue sky, so it's hopeful not raining this morning. That's good. I didn't really film anything at Dick Creek Camp. Right before camp, like where the water source is, I slipped on a rock and like banged up my knee and my chin and stuff, so not really a great way to end the day. But I was at camp, so it was good. Had a nice hot dinner, went to bed early, so new day, feeling a lot better, a little bit sore and banged up still, but kind of a silly mistake there. Rocks are slippery. But yeah, hopefully a good day, hopefully the weather holds and I can show you some mountain views. If not, maybe refer to my other Rainier videos where you get those mountain views. Just wrapped up my break at Mystic Lake, one of my favorites. Had a little coffee and oatmeal, and I met some people who watched my videos from last year on the Wonderland Trail. So nice chatting with them. Hope they're on their own Wonderland journey. Hope you had a good time if you're watching this. But now I'm making my descent from the lake, but then I know I'm gonna have a lot more uphill too. So the roller coaster, that is the trail, begins again. We've always done this hike in September. The water crossing here has always been a rock hop and dry and like not a thing. So I was like, oh, is there a better way? And I think I'm just like feeling very off since I slipped and fell yesterday. And then I'm like, I don't want to go on any wet logs, but that was fine. Okay, so I think now memory serves me that it's smooth sailing from here, minus all the uphills and stuff. The normal grind. Mountain is out. Yeah. That came out of nowhere. All right. Very encouraging. I can't tell, but there are goats over there, quite a bit of them. So many little marmots running around. So headed down, usually early. Great views. I feel like I've been saying that a lot. But yeah, ending my hike. Only a couple more miles left. Fog is so thick, I don't think this is clearing up. But I wasn't expecting to end my hike today with needing my down coat on and gloves. But always gotta be prepared. Mountain has different things in store, so all in all, a really great trip though. Kind of really felt like I saw great aspects of the mountain, maybe not so much of the mountain, and like pretty much all the wildlife I feel like you could see out here. Yeah, so great. And if you don't have a lot of time or you want to do something shorter, this is a good alternative, or Northern Loop's pretty great too. So, ooh, fantastic site. Parking lot. I'm